Okay, so start interacting with the site.
Okay. Just kind of looking over it to start off with. I can see these 4, I would assume, buttons here in the middle. The top left one says corporate calendar. Top right's helpful guidelines. Bottom left is consultation, and bottom right is request. Given that this is my first time interacting with the website, I'd probably want to know some helpful guidelines to figure out what's going on with the website, so I'd probably click that just to start off with.
I gotta figure out which where it's on. Okay, so pretend like you don't
Oh,
see
we got this one right here. Alright, so I see kind of like a little, maybe a style guide of how to actually have my work set out, and then different buttons to press which would kind of give me more information about what to do. I probably see what these little things do when I click them, just to kind of get a more general overview about what this does, and I'd probably back out after this. I'd probably click on the corporate calendar next, just to see how it's set up. I see I have a pretty open schedule. I'd go through these little things and see what those are about. I'd probably see if I could interact with each one of these dates, or if it's possible to add in some type of meeting or thing like that, and probably back out of that afterwards.
Okay.
Let's go to requests. So I feel like this is probably, if I was a user of this website, would be one of the areas I would work with the most. So the top's content, requests, and then campaign requests.
Yep.
And then creative requests. And then I'd see that I have some radio buttons and some checkboxes. I'm guessing this is text of some kind. And write a request, and I'd probably click through these drop downs and see how they look, and get a general idea of what type of content I could submit with each drop down. And then just kind of get a general understanding of how that works, and probably back out of that. And then,
have you gone through all of them?
Nope.
Oh.
Consultation.
No, that's helpful.
Let's hope that's the consultation. Alright. So what do you need help with?
And there might be more options here, but this is just kind of a taste of
Okay.
what it could be.
Yeah. This itself is kind of a lot of information to look at one little thing.
Okay.
But I'm guessing you could probably scroll through it and look at different types of things, but this as itself is a lot of information to take in at one time. And if I would enter these things, would they come up on my calendar? When you'd like to meet, things like that. Yeah, questions, email, interactions, yeah. Well, that looks good.
Okay. Any general feedback about the way that it's structured, or?
Yeah, I'd work on that consultation page. I didn't really like that very much. I'd probably build this in the same way that you have these and these, where you'd have a question or a statement for each one of these, and then click on it, have that drop down, and have some type of information regarding that question, or adding in something like that.
Accordions.
Yeah, or at least keeping the uniformity between all pages to have it be similar types of things.
Okay.
I guess also having, I know there would probably be information in here, but kind of giving a general idea of what the helpful guidelines are before giving the helpful guidelines would be pretty good too. I assume that I log into this site somehow.
It would be an internal site, so it might just go with like an Active Directory account.
So yeah, I would be on some screen first, and I'd enter in my stuff, and then I'd appear at this screen. Yeah, and I'm guessing there would probably be information in there too. But if there is some type of Active Directory login, I'd probably expect a log out or some button on the top right side. But no, that's about it.